Ooh, where could we be going?
The
Oh, what could it
Stargate.
be?
Report.
I mean, maybe.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know shit
I haven't
about
seen that
Halo.
movie in a while.
I have never seen it. I just know it's a thing.
Well, the Covenant found something that they wanted to find. So what could it be?
There's an object coming into view now.
Oil.
Cortana, what exactly am I looking at?
Yes, Cortana. Uh-oh.
Another ring. Another Halo.
We got another Halo ring.
Oh my god, it's the second Halo.
Sort of super weapon.
And it's Halo 2. Holy shit. I understand this game now.
Of course we have to go to a Halo. I think it's cool though we're not on Halo the whole time.
Yeah, that's...
Helps make it feel a little more grand.
I was
Get some
just...
time on Earth.
I was just like under the impression that like they named the first game Halo because you're on the Halo and that makes sense. And they just named the second game Halo 2 because the first game was called Halo, so, you know, even if there wasn't a Halo, it would still make sense. It's just I thought that's what it was going into this. But no, we get a second Halo.
Yes. But we're still going to use the Halo ring because it's a really good setting and it makes sense that there's more.
Hang on to your helmet.
Yeah, it is also a very cool shot. They make it seem very cool in this. Just like it orbiting another planet and whatever. It's a very, very nice looking visual that they got going with this. Hell yeah, music.
Okay, so I love this music track.
Mind the bump.
Mind the bump.
Alright. Okay, so in this cutscene, you get that grunt playing with something there.
Uh-huh.
And different difficulties, he'll have a different object. And I think it's heroic. He'll be playing with fire, with just like a literal fire texture. And on legendary, he'll have a Master Chief doll.
Hell yeah.
Can we possibly make any more noise?
He's so badass, even the people he murders are fans.
I love that line.
Alright.
Okay, so those are ODSTs. Those guys are awesome. Those are they're called Hell Jumpers for short. As a nickname. They drop from orbit in those pods. They're called Hell Jumpers because those pods can potentially break and they die.
They could be also considered Hell Divers.
No, this is cooler and was before Hell Divers, so fuck that.
That's probably why they call it
love-
Hell Divers and not Hell Jumpers.
We love ODSTs. They're elites. They're cool. And they got cool looking armor. And I gave that guy my rocket launcher, and now I got an infinite rocket launcher.
How does that... Oh, because he just doesn't run out of ammo? Okay.
Nope, he has no ammo.
Damn.
Rip that grunt.
This gun is stunning the shit out of these enemies when you shoot them.
Always gotta take a good opportunity to use that sticky grenade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a very...
Yeah, Halo 2 probably...
I was just gonna
Sorry, what were
say
you
this
saying?
was just a very cool setting. I always love the like ancient temple aesthetic.
Yeah, that's what I like about this, is despite the fact that we are now back on another Halo, they take the time to add some new, looks to it. Because, like, before, when we see structures, they'd be that, Forerunner sci-fi look.
Yeah.
But now we got something a little more varied.
So how
And then, of
old-
course, the soundtrack's just great, as always. Halo 2, other than maybe ODST, has probably my favorite soundtrack for the series. Very good.
Yeah. So far, I've been loving every track. So yeah, it's been nice.
Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore kill it.
Dun, 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 dun.
But yeah, we had some cooler set pieces with this one. Like, we got a nice ocean here, and we got a lot of Forerunner structures in the background. So we kind of get to... It feels like you get to see a little more of the inner workings of this Halo. And we even got some wildlife. You can shoot down those birds. It's pretty cool.
Nice detail.
And we get some ships in the background.
Yeah, this just looks way nicer than the first game. I did dig the look of the first game, but this just kind of takes that and
yeah,
and kind of goes crazy with it.
This is to me like the peak of the original Xbox's graphical power and aesthetic, which I mean, of course it should be Halo, but like,
yeah.
Damn, the original Xbox is really good.
Man,
obviously, of course, it wasn't this smooth with the textures. Everything's up-res, of course, properly for this kind of port. But
yeah,
even on the original one, like a CRT, this game is... It looks really good, and it runs pretty smooth for the most part.
It really kind of just goes to show the fucking state of Xbox and Microsoft when
yeah,
their flagship Xbox Series X kind of like launch title, or not even a launch title.
I forgot I did that little T-pad.
But yeah, it's like their big flagship Halo game for the new Xbox. It looks like the previous generation. It doesn't look like this big graphical showcase for the current generation or anything. It just kind of shows the current state
What a nice
of the
pelican.
series. Ay.
Yeah, hopefully they can get their act together. Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ, I almost got shot down.
Can this thing get shot down?
No.
Okay.
It's invincible. Like the Phantoms.
What's happening?
It's just funny that it always got hit by a wraith blast. And that could potentially kill the Marines inside. Hooray!
Yay!
I'm actually going to use it this time.
Sheila, you're here.
I'm not... Sheila! Come back! I'm still pissed that I didn't use it in level 2.
I mean, that level
That
went by
angered me.
probably a lot faster. So, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
but,
okay with
like, it's the Halo 2 tank. The machine gun is actually accurate this time, and the fire rate's increased. This thing is overpowered as fuck.
Well, you know, we get it. What the fuck was that ghost doing?
Okay, so the vehicles in this game will have, like, a self-destruct or something after you blow them up. So they'll, like, start jumping around. It's supposed to be their engine exploding, and they'll even have a sound effect with, like, a guitar. It's weird. Because Halo 3, I don't think Halo 3 does it.
It's weird.
It's just one of those weird details this game has, and, yeah, they just don't really bring it back, and I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
So this is something kind of neat. So this area is pretty bright for what it is, despite being inside. People have done work to try and restore some of the original lighting this game was going to have, which is going to be a lot more realistic. But it just wasn't going to run on an original Xbox. And if you play the Master Chief, or the anniversary version, they kind of go through and update the lighting to actually kind of reflect the original intention, and it's a lot darker here. Like, you can see the lights on your tank. You actually have to use those lights to see.
Okay, that's cool.
It's one of those neat changes they made to help get that original vision across. That's why I like Halo 2 Anniversary so much more over Halo 1 Anniversary. Because, you know, they don't change the art style arbitrarily.
Yeah.
They just take this and it's like, alright, what if this were made today with modern... with good old modern facial technology. And texture resolutions and such.
Yeah, it does look good.
And Halo 2 Anniversary is fucking gorgeous. If I ever do a legendary playthrough of this game, it'll be in Anniversary mode.
Of course. I don't know if I've ever really seen what this game looked like originally. This is just kind of what Halo 2 is to me.
I mean, this is what it looks like originally.
Oh, are you not playing with the anniversary stuff on?
No, I've been playing this entire time with the original Xbox graphics.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I didn't know the extent.
Were you calling this an impressive modern-day looking game?
No, I just didn't know the extent to which they remastered the graphics.
Ah! I can find you some footage after this. Ow.
Oh, we're right here. Fuck that guy.
I'm like 2 or 3 seconds behind you, by the way, so it's just really awkward.
I don't know how that happened, but whatever.
Dude, like, way earlier in the video near the start, I went to adjust the volume and accidentally hit the video bar.
Oh.
The progress bar.
Oh, great.
It's okay,
I'm not
it's okay.
pausing to get you to catch up. We're sticking with this delay.
I agree, that's why I didn't say anything, or you would have tried to fix it
Well, you did
early
say
on.
something.
I said something now.
Yeah.
When we're 10 minutes in. This was at like a minute in. We've been descent this whole time.
Hey, I mean, nobody noticed, but we had to do that for the DBZ part this past week.
Bitch.
Fuck you. Hey.
But yeah, I'll show you some of the anniversary graphics after this. It is insane how they made that, and you can switch between both graphics modes instantly with the press of a button with no lag.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Pelican inbound.
Oh, that poor grunt.
And it's annoying because I feel like this is one of the only times the Xbox One was really taken advantage of for its graphics, so for its graphical capabilities and such.
The Master Chief
because
Collection?
it also just runs like butter, of course.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's like what I was saying. Like, Microsoft is just in shambles right now, and it very much shows with their, lack of game output, and I don't know, just the quality of their big main releases like Halo Infinite launch and everything. I've heard Halo Infinite had like a ton of like content.
I wasn't
updates.
supposed to jump down here.
Well, shit.
Yeah, they had a lot of stuff planned. Just I guess none of it's happening.
Well,
but there's a reason it was called Infinite, because it was going to be like the ground basis for like future Halo to games for like the next several years, where they could just keep doing content updates and such.
Yeah, and it's so frustrating because that like I'm sure the devs were very passionate about what they were working on and whatever.
Yeah.
But the fact that Xbox was like rushing in them to get it out, so the launch was just horrible. That's what killed the game, and Microsoft is just going to look at that and be like, oh, well, the game must not be popular because it's not good and nobody wants to play Halo. So we're just not going to deal with that anymore, and we're going to cancel it.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
I hate fucking AAA game dev. I'm like radicalized against it at this point. Shit sucks.
I can't blame anybody for being like that, because like they don't really give you many reasons anymore to want to play these games.
Yeah.
Other than the standard marketing of the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, that's why I'm such like a like some people would say I'm a Nintendo dick rider, but I don't think I dick ride Nintendo. I definitely criticize them when they have their issues, because they definitely do. But like they're the company that is like, you know what, we're not going to care about what everyone else is outputting right now. We're going to do our own thing. We're going to, make our games the way we know. We're going to make them fun. And
little does he know that the Mario Battle Royale is releasing tomorrow.
Oh shit, Peak is dropping tomorrow. Dude, I would be pissed.
Developed by Epic themselves.
I would be so upset if like Nintendo's like gearing up to announce the next 3D Mario game and everyone's really excited, and then they're just like, it's Mario Battle Royale. With the rabbits.
So this is probably one of the worst sections of the game on Legendary. Lots of Jacko snipers, all of which have absurd aim and will insta-kill you with a single shot.
Jesus Christ.
I've seen arguments that from people who like playing things at the highest difficulty, that Halo Legendary, really kicks your ass and wants you to play the game as intended.
Get away.
But I think it's telling when the developers have gone out of their way several times to explain that no, it's supposed to be heroic. Like, I don't think it's too bad in some of the later games. Like, I think Halo 3 Legendary is pretty well tuned for what it wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as a comfortable experience goes, where it's pretty difficult and you really have to know the mechanics of the games, but you're not being destroyed, heroics there.
Yeah.
That's our ultra-violence equivalent for Doom fans out there.
Yeah, I just play normal like I do for every game, which is probably why I'm not great at first-person shooters.
No, normal is completely fine. It's fun to play on. That's why it's called normal.
Normal, the word normal just in my head, like, makes me think, oh, that's the way the developers mostly intend you to play, or like how they expect most people to play. So like, I feel no remorse always picking normal in any game.
I don't know. It really just depends on the game, and now that I've kind of been getting into higher difficulty modes, like I try to do some research. Like, hey, like I'll look into a game. Like, hey, is this going to be a game with well-tuned difficulty? Is it going to be worth it to want to play on a higher mode? So like, Nier Automata, one of my all-time favorite games. Absolutely, I'm never going to play on the highest difficulty because hard mode just doubles enemy health and makes every encounter. It makes you almost insta kill and just makes every encounter just a nightmare that takes 5 minutes every time.
Yeah,
and that's just not good. That's just not fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then like you get something like Doom and Doom Eternal, where the highest difficulty is just scaled to be peak of what you want to be able to perform at in that game. Or like when I played through Persona 3, the portable version, I played that on hard mode. That's my first Persona game because like I don't know, it just felt right for how that game wants you to handle its strategy and mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Punishing, but like pretty fair, and I was getting through it pretty well.
Yeah.
So it very much depends on the game. This level has a weird ending to it where you just kind of have to awkwardly walk up to the prophet and press X, and it just kind of ends.
That one guy should have backsmacked you, I'm just saying.
Don't worry about it. Also, I love her finger snap translation.
Oh, snap.
I don't know if I ever explained this before, but it gets established pretty early on in like books that Cortana is kind of built off a lot of Forerunner technology, which is why she's so easily integrated into like Halo and such.
Uh-huh.
And also Covenant ships, which are based on Forerunner technology as well.
It's a neat detail. I never really thought about it. I was just like...
well, because like it's just the standard hacking.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. I was like, oh, she's an AI. She can go into technology and do stuff.
Yeah. So, no, they do add some pretty cool world building to it.
Cool. Is that also why apparently she like goes off the deep end in later games before they kind of... Well, not...
No, this was stuff added later with 343.
Ah, okay.
Because 343 made a lot of heavy changes with Forerunner lore and stuff, and then Cortana and AIs.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, you can kind of tell as you played these games. So like Bungie, and this was like they never outright confirmed it when they still had presence over the game, but their working theory in their head was, Forerunners were humans originally.
Oh, okay.
And so Earth is just the last remnants of their planet and their species that survived Halo. But the Covenant happened to be the ones who got Forerunner technology first and spread like wildfire and advanced further.
Gotcha.
But in the 343 games onwards, the Forerunners were a separate species. And you even get to meet one in like Halo 4 and shit.
Honestly, yeah, the Bungie idea was definitely cooler.
I think it's cooler, but I don't hate what 343 did. Like, I'll stand by. I think Halo 4 is a good game on its own.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate it doesn't really lead to much good. Because Halo 5 had just had so many writing issues. Fun game, but lots of writing issues. And it's the same thing with Infinite.
Yeah, I gotcha. Halo Infinite, I was not really feeling much of anything with the story in that game. From what I played. I didn't beat it, obviously, but, you know. There wasn't anything that was, like, catching me with the characters or anything.
I definitely need to give it a download and just play through it so I can say I've at least done it. Make use of that Game Pass.
I think I might just, if I, you know, get more into Halo, which I do want to do at some point, I might just play the Bungie games. And, because, like, I have no interest in playing 5, really, other than maybe for multiplayer purposes.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're only going to be able to play 5 on an Xbox.
Oh.
It has no PC release.
Wow, really? Damn.
Yeah, they never gave it a PC release, which is kind of, well, thanks for confirming all of its problems for us.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Like, at least be proud of your failure, you know? At least stand by that you wanted it to be good.
Yeah. That's, yeah. I don't understand what's happening at Xbox right now. I just really don't. Or what has been happening at their company for a long time now, it seems.
It's crazy, too, because Microsoft really was making that push early on for, like, gaming and such when they got Doom working on Windows. The original Xbox built. Like, you see the passion, you see the drive for it, and now it's just...
Yeah. Dude,
like,
even the 360...
Do you want your own IPs in games, or do you just want to make a console that runs like a PC? And, you know, make your Windows platform. Like, choose one or the other. But if you're just going to stop making games, then stop buying game companies, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing I
like, it's
don't
crazy
get.
that the only Microsoft game coming up that I'm actually excited for currently is Doom the Dark Ages. And that's not an original
Bethesda,
Microsoft property.
Yeah.
But it still counts, at least, I guess.
That makes me, like, severely worried for companies like Bethesda who were bought by Microsoft. Because, like, we already, like, literally just today or the other day or whatever, it'll be, like, a week or a few days removed for the viewer, but, like, just a couple days ago, or today, we learned that, like, another 400, like, people were laid off, and that included a lot of the Blizzard staff. Which, you know, Blizzard's been having issues of their own lately anyways, but still. It's like...
Diablo 4 probably just did not turn out as expected, and now they're paying the price.
Yep.
Like, what the hell?
Fortunately, I think that will mean Bethesda will be mostly safe, because they've been, you know, doing good things.
Well, outside of, like, yeah, Starfield, which... I hear some people love it, some people hate it. I don't really know the whole general opinion around it, but, like, other than that, like, you know, id Software and Doom has been killing it. The Wolfenstein games, other than Youngblood, were killing it too. Machine Games is continuing on the good work with a new Indiana Jones game. Like, they're looking pretty highly.
Yeah.
So that's always good, I guess.
But there's always the chance that Xbox will just lose too much money and be like, well, we have to lay off somebody. So,
yeah.
Let's just completely nuke the team that made Doom Eternal. Or whatever, you know.
Oh, that'd be so sad.
It would be.
I don't think Doom Dark Ages is going to be as good. But we'll see how it turns out.
I have not seen anything
I'm excited, though.
for that game, other than the, like, initial reveal. And it does look cool. It does look very cool, so.
This lake couldn't have been formed by
He has a Captain America shield, and it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I'm a sucker for any game that has, like, a ricocheting shield that acts like a boomerang, because, like, Borderlands, the pre-sequel, does it, and I love it.
Dude, I didn't know this game was a pirate video game.
Oh yeah, the game. We've just been kind of working our way through. That is a big detractor from Halo 2. If you don't like it as much, it is effectively a linear hallway game. It appears more open than a hallway, but you're pretty railroaded. You're pretty railroaded on your path and how you continue through.
I mean, for me, like, the level, like, before this, that was a very intricately designed hallway. So it didn't really, it wasn't really registering in my brain that, oh yeah, this is a linear path that we're going
This
on.
is really well hidden hallways. It's like Final Fantasy X compared to Final Fantasy 13, where way more people complain about Final Fantasy 13's hallways, even though they're the exact same as the one in 10's. 10 just hides it better. Poor example because you haven't played it, but I'm gonna make it.
You can talk about whatever. I'll just sit here and smile and wave.
I'll like this gondola section. It's just neat, but you're kind of sitting around here bored for a while.
Yeah, but
just enjoy the music.
They give you the good music to keep you occupied. So.
Yep.
No, I was about to say you cannot make that jump.
Yeah, I do like this because it feels like an actual well-made assault against the Covenant on this, where like you're not acting out of surprise, you're not one of the last remaining humans on this place fighting against the Covenant to take over Halo. You're here with a whole ass ship. The Covenant are almost the ones outnumbered. So you get to feel that epicness a bit more in battle of like, yeah, we're the ones pushing them back a bit, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it does feel like that. It does feel like we're the ones taking charge of everything.
Yeah.
Here. It's good stuff.
But I am of course perfectly fine with the yep. I am perfectly of course fine with the hallway levels because I'm addicted to the combat of Halo. I think it's incredibly satisfying and fun.
Yeah.
So being railroaded into just nothing but battles is perfectly okay for me.
Yeah, this definitely, like, I was comparing to Half-Life 1 a lot in the Halo 1 commentary, but this definitely feels more Half-Life just because of that, and I do like that. I do like me some hallway shooters. You don't need much more than that. You just need some good fun encounters.
No, as long as they're solid, they don't have to be as open. But I do get if it's a turn off from fans of Halo 1.
Yeah.
Who love some of the open design and levels. Though I think it can be pretty well argued that's still hallway design, where you're pretty railroaded and linear. You just have a big ass hallway.
Yeah, it's more so you have both games you have your list of objectives that you have to do in sequence, but Halo 1 kind of, I guess, makes it seem like they're more spread out than they are.
Okay, this is a pretty cool section. It has no combat in it or anything, but it's going to be cool. And just some of the cool technical tricks and rides they were able to do. Fuck those guys.
That was awesome.
We're going in an underwater elevator.
Ooh.
This section is gorgeous on Anniversary. And it's really cool.
Well, hell yeah.
But we're not going to see that.
Oh, damn it. Well, this is... Whoa. This is spooky.
I've intercepted a secure transmission from Regret's carrier to something called...
Just enjoy the atmosphere and the music. And listen to Cortana's explanation of what's going on. It's really cool.
Apparently, Regret jumped the gun when he attacked Earth.
I just love this. I just love how this looks. This
is
cool.
This is the original Xbox at its finest.
Yeah. This is just this era of gaming at its finest. It looks so cool and nice.
Yeah.
I'm very biased.
Damn, I love Halo 2.
I'm very biased towards this style of graphics.
I would just like to point out once more the difference between this and the Halo 1 commentary.
Yeah, Halo 1, I was just bored the whole time. Like, even before this part, I was like, because we were like really low energy, I was like, man, I don't know if this is going to be a good part. But man, I'm just enjoying watching this.
This is such a cool game. I love it so much. And just being and playing it on an original Xbox really hammers home just like how cool this game is. That I got to run on that.
Yeah.
And then Halo 3 just blows all that out of the water, being on the 360 and taking advantage of new hardware and just really peaking on so much of the design of Halo. You know, combining the more open levels of Halo 1 with the linear levels of Halo 2, having a wonderful story and soundtrack, the multiplayer, and just you really see how well set up they were to make one of the greatest games ever.
Yeah.
And boy oh boy did they deliver. But of course, that's not what we're at today. We're at the second step in that journey, which is
Yeah.
a wonderful game in its own right.
I think what really gets me about like games from this era specifically is like there's like a small distinction between like the game design, like level design and whatever of games of this era versus games of today. Where, you know, games of today, a lot of them, most of them, are really just trying to be the most realistic thing they can be. They're trying to make their worlds feel like real life. Even if it's like a fantasy setting or anything like that, you know? But like in this, like there's a degree of that. Like the designers clearly think of like a function for things in the world. But I don't know, it still has that like quintessential video game feel to it that I don't know. It's kind of something that has been lost a little bit in modern gaming. I don't really want to sound like the boomer who's like, "Oh yeah, this is the best generation of games. This is peak." You know, because I love a lot of games nowadays. That sucked.
Yeah.
That was like
it kind of sucks
a
when
jump
you're
scare.
wielding a plasma pistol and there's a hunter standing there watching you. And it's like,
that was
oh,
like
shit.
a bit of a jump scare. Like you just turned the corner and he was just there. He's like, "Oh, this is awkward."
Kind of freaking out a little. I did not know where those hunters were going to be.
Those hunters just kind of looked at you for a second too. They're like, "Oh, it's the chief."
The demon.
I guess
they start calling him they call him the demon in this game onwards because of his role in Halo 1. You know, they're not happy about that one. They're still kind of bitter.
Yeah. Of course.
I love the little crud screaming. It's the little things of this game. And how many systems are at play that just randomly happen, like, you know, all the enemies have randomly set dialogue with different rarities of how often they'll occur. So when you get that one playthrough for this game where they just say something you've never heard before, despite how many times you play this game, it really feels special.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite line, "Come here, human, I have a banana for you." Never heard that again. Damn, is it funny.
Yeah. You know, this section here with the elevator, both the first part and the second part, are pretty much just the like tram sequence in Half-Life 1.
Yeah. Like, I think what's cool to see here is, like, this is literally a staple of modern day AAA gaming, where you have a long section you have almost no control in other than maybe to look the camera around, and you just get an exposition dump.
Yeah.
But something about how it's done here, it just feels special. Maybe it's because, you know, it's one of the early attempts at it. Maybe it's just the music or the atmosphere of Halo. It feels special. Like,
it is nice.
Seeing this on an original Xbox of all things is just, damn. This is just, you know, a perfect forewording of like what was to come. But when it was still good.
It is, yeah, incredibly nice. I've never really minded sections like that in games.
I think they're cool if done well.
Yeah, if they're
it's just some kind of feel a little more out of place than others.
Like if you're giving us an exposition dump and the dialogue just isn't good, then that can ruin it. If there's no music or there isn't a good, you know, backing track at all playing, then that can also ruin it. You gotta get all the everything right with sections like that. And yeah, I think this game does them very well.
And now we get to go back outside for a bit.
Oh my god. You're dying.
It's okay. Pretty tanky. Oh yeah, Chief can scream in this game. Isn't that neat?
I didn't hear
He's
him.
a pain grunt.
But that's neat, I suppose. Oh. I heard it
Chief
there.
can pale pain, everybody. We didn't need to kill Cortana to show that.
He is a man. Man, I really want to play this game.
Guys.
I really want to play this game.
Boot it up. Download MCC now. I will play this with you when we're done. Anytime. I will play Halo if you ask.
I should probably play the first game. I mean, I have technically played through the first game.
Okay, I won't be as excited, but I will join you and play through all of it.
I have technically played it. It was a co-op playthrough, and my friends skipped the cutscenes. So,
well, you've already seen all the cutscenes, so
I have.
that's up to you if you want to skip them or not.
I just haven't really sat down and played the game. I'll probably do like a marathon of the series at some point. Not a marathon,
Live
but like
stream?
Perhaps I could be persuaded.
Well, you'll at least live stream Halo 3 eventually.
If we get to that sub goal ever. Hopefully soon. Are we gonna, by the way, continue with the monkey ball playthrough, or are we just done with that? I figure we're just done with that.
This is a hell of a place to ask that question, but
I just thought of it because we were talking about the sub goals.
I don't know. We paid for it. We might as well play more at some point.
It'd probably be.
I'm down. It was
one
fun.
More stream.
I liked it.
It probably would only be like one more stream, if I had to guess.
Unless you want to take the time to master it.
Well, that's not gonna happen. I like monkey ball, but I don't like it that much. I do like trying to do dumb stuff and go for skips, but you know.
Alright, this is where the level kind of starts to fall off. Well, actually, no, because we're right at the end, because that's the last tower we're going to.
Yeah, this just kind of seems like the cooldown from what you were doing before, so I don't mind it. It's
just unfortunate we just have another long gondola ride where we sit here. But you can look off in the distance, see the last ones you were at, and kind of, you know, see your progress.
I do love that. I love seeing... I don't know.
Fuck.
Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it.
It's okay, this is a Halo 2 rocket launcher.
Oh.
We got lock on.
Get that bitch. Boom.
The reason this thing got updated out of existence in later games.
In Halo Infinite, I know it's not the same thing, but in Halo Infinite, I would just get in like the Falcon and use the lock-on missiles and spam those forever.
They have a Falcon in Halo Infinite? I don't remember that. Damn.
It was one of the jet planes. I don't know what that's called.
One of the human vehicles,
yeah.
The human flying machines.
Yeah, that thing, it was OP.
Did they have the mantis? Did they have a mantis in Halo Infinite?
Maybe. Let me look.
That worked out perfectly.
I don't remember what the mantis looks like, so maybe.
The mech. The human mech.
Oh, no. They don't have that.
Oh. Damn. That was in Halo 4 and 5, and it was so cool.
Unless it got added in an update. I don't know. I only really played the game at launch, and then we played a little bit of it when they added Forge.
You mean their game engine?
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It was fun, and it was really cool to experience like the community made levels in real time for a change versus playing like MCC and all the custom games on there are just like stuff people have been doing for like centuries at this point.
My favorite is Meta Raid. They'll like throw you into a kind of a small hallway with 2 flags on each side. Or with a flag on each side, and everyone spawns in with random weapons. So it's just a capture the flag mode.
God. Oh, I've done that. That mode was so fucking horrible, but it was fun.
It's so much fun.
It was fun. Oh.
As soon as you get a sniper rifle, you just go ham with kills. All right, so we're trying to kill a prophet right now. You know, one of their religious leaders. They can't allow that.
Oh boy.
So it's time to hurry.
This grunt will stop
Sorry,
us.
were you in the middle of something?
No.
I love that title. Alright. So, this boss fight we're coming up on kind of sucks on Legendary. Basically, we're going to be trying to kill the Prophet of the Prophet of Regret.
Uh-huh.
And his guards are infinitely spawning elites.
Of course.
So, it's pretty much just keep on your toes, trying to avoid attacks, conserving ammo with an energy pistol or with a plasma pistol and a battle rifle, so you can quick charge and get headshots and insta-kill, while trying to hit this guy, because he has a lot of health.
What the fuck? Kill him. Kill him.
He dies really easily on normal.
The Phantoms are turning around. The fleet is preparing to fire
What
on
are these
our
guys
engines.
doing?
We need to get out of here.
They just kind of give up on life when he dies. It's funny.
It would have been nice if they animated them to show that at the very least. They just stopped. Their AI just turned off.
I just love how you kill him. Now, he will fly around, and he will try to shoot you with a laser. But on normal, it's really easy to just run up to him and just jump onto him and just beat the shit out of him. It's hilarious. I love that kill. Oh no!
Oh no!
Will Master Chief live?
Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, that's horrible. No, please.
What could that be?
Tentacle monster.
Well, yeah, but like in the context of Halo, what could it be? You know?
Interesting. I don't know. I have no knowledge of the series, so I have no fucking clue.
Will Chief be okay?
Wait, was
Will
it a
that
flood?
tentacle monster? Yeah.
Holy shit!
Hey, you got it.
I just fucking guessed that. Oh shit!
Hey,
That's horrible. No.
Will Chief be okay? Will the Flood have their way with it? Find out. Not next time, but in 2 more parts of the Halo 2 commentary. Because next time we're going back to Arbiter. Get it? Every 2 levels we swap? Isn't that cool?
Sonic Adventure 2.